Minority Leader also has a follow-up, so you may wait for your second question.
Honorable Nominee, have you become aware of the establishment of the ORA?
Honorable Minority Leader, a follow-up question must relate to the preliminary questions or the substantive question asked. But this is completely unrelated to the substantive question asked. So hold it. When it comes to your turn, you can pose these questions. Honorable
Chairman, with respect, please hold your horses. Let me make a point. We are dealing with matters of public tribunal. We are talking about issues that go complementary, okay? As far as possible, from all that you've said. I am trying to appreciate the point you made in response to the question he asked, that would you set up a tribunal which would carry canes to be, chasing people here and there? You responded that no, because it will not be in accordance with law. Correct? In the same spirit, I am asking you that the ORA, that committee, which we've been told is to receive information from the public regarding supposed looting and all that. If you become aware of it, do you think that its establishment is in accordance with the Constitution?
Honorable Minority Leader, I believe the question asked relates substantially to Article 1261B. This oral that we are bringing in is not related to the establishment of the tribunal as stated in the NDC manifesto. So I reiterate the point that you can hold it when it gets to your turn. You ask a substantive question, but this cannot be accepted as a follow-up question. Thank you very much, Honorable Leader. Honorable Bafo, proceed with your second question.
Honorable Nominee.
Chairman.
So, Minority Leader,
Chairman,
I cannot ask a member to proceed with the question, and then you ask that he should hold on. This is unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. So, Honorable Bafo, proceed to ask your second question.
Chairman, take it easy.
Would you want to forfeit asking your second question?
Chairman, take it easy. 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 The nominee, in response to a question as to whether there will be an establishment of a tribunal which will carry canes to lash people, responded that that would be unconstitutional. I am premising my follow-up question on the constitutional issue he has raised. You may disagree with me. Chairman, we are being cooperative, but please, he has raised a constitutional matter that if he establishes a tribunal with canes lashing people for the purpose of ensuring justice, it will be unconstitutional. Now, it is in that spirit that I am asking him, because he has raised a constitutional matter, that there are things that if you do, it will be outside of the Constitution, and he as AG won't do it. So I am asking whether or not he's become aware of the aura, and if he has become aware of the aura, its mandate is within the ambit of the Constitution because he has raised it. So it is flowing from the very answer he gave on the constitutionality of the functions of a publicly established body, such as a tribunal. So, Chairman, I do not see why we should be locking horns on this matter. But however, if you insist, I will yield to you for us to make progress. If you insist, I will yield to you for us to make progress.
Honourable members, I insist that the question is unrelated to the question posed to the nominee relating to the establishment of the tribunal as contained in the manifesto of the National Democratic Congress. Honourable Bafo, may you proceed to ask your second question.
Honourable nominee, the question was, what is it that the high courts, regular high courts, are not doing that you need the tribunals to cure? That, Honourable nominee, I didn't hear anything. But more importantly, on the question of the promise that you are not going to set up a tribunal that will cane people, Honourable nominee, are you aware that there is the criminal practice and procedure of this country is regulated by statute, and that statute does not include private citizens called ORA, gathering evidence which will be handed over to the Attorney General to prosecute? Are you aware that there's nothing like that in the criminal, in the statutes of this country? Are you aware? Yes or no?
Honourable members, I know the nominee is capable of answering the question. But in our Criminal and Other Offences Act, as well as the Procedure Act, committees are not stated. But Honourable nominee, may you proceed to answer the question.
Well, I'm sure the honourable member himself well knows that Act 30, the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act, does not create bodies, organizations, agencies, or entities that are mandated to operationalize criminal procedure. It merely lays out the procedure relating to criminal trials, whether summary trials, trial on indictment, and so on and so forth, and then relating to how you treat evidence in criminal matters. So it does not create bodies. So I would not, to your answer, there is nothing about oral in in Act 30. Now, the question whether oral is legal has been raised, by various people within the media, right? Oral is the Operation Recover All Loot. If you look at the preamble to the Constitution, it is very, very clear about what are the fundamental values underpinning the Constitution. The value of accountability is one of the preambular commitments in our Constitution. It's a primary value. Oral is supposed to exact accountability from persons either politically exposed or persons holding public office who used or misused their office to loot public resources by way of property, money, and other intangible resources. So oral is constitutional. Oral is legal. In fact, the fact that it is a non-legal body doesn't mean that it is illegal. There's a distinction between non-legality and illegality.
Mr. Chair, please, if I may be allowed a follow-up.
Yes, you have my discretion. Before then, let me hear from Honorable Layerga.
Mr. Chair.
He's coming in on a point of information.
Mr. Chairman, if you open the Constitution to Article 41, Article 41 deals with duties of a citizen. Please, everybody, listen to this. Article 41 deals with duties of a citizen. 41F says one of the duties of every citizen of this country is to protect and preserve public property and expose and combat misuse and waste of public funds and property. So if somebody forms a committee to elicit information about instances of looting of public property and waste and resources, is it not to provide an avenue for compliance with this constitutional provision? Is that not what it is?
No, we are.
And how different is this campaign from the campaign that took place recently? See something, say something. If you see looting, say it. If you see stealing, say it.
Mr. Chair, my
Honourable members, to our guests, I will reiterate the fact that we do not clap in Parliament, but we rather say, yeah, yeah. Is that okay? Honorable Ayerga, you are even not supposed to react. So observe the proceedings in silence. Honorable Ayerga, we are grateful for the point of information.
Okay, Mr.
You want
Chair,
to ask a follow-up question?
before my last main question.
You are permitted to ask a follow-up question.
Mr. Chair, it is very interesting to note that notwithstanding Article 41F, the Criminal Offences and Procedure Act, Act 30, provided or has made provision for investigations, arrest, and prosecution of criminal offences. And it still doesn't include oral or private individuals acting. But my follow-up is this. My follow-up is this. My follow-up is this.
What you've just said was a preliminary comment, but not a follow-up question.
Mr. Chair, I plead with you to indulge me in the interest of Ghana.